Well, happy Monday, Evangel Church. Hey, I want to take a couple minutes and revisit our text from yesterday. We are in Ephesians chapter 5 in this continuing look of theological truth and the practical application of that. We are in Christ. So who we are in Christ and then how we live based on that. Chapter 4 begins with a call to live in a manner worthy of the calling which we have received. And chapter 5 has again another admonition that therefore, be imitators of God as beloved children. And so there's a motivation because we are in Christ and because we have been loved that we would desire to imitate God. And by that, it means living in a way that brings Him honor and glory, living Christ-like as we should. So two aspects of being imitators of God. Really, three aspects, and then we'll break down the first one. We need to be children of love, children of light, and children of wisdom. Read through chapter 5. You'll see that kind of broken out. But Sunday we talked about what it is to be children of love. And so it begins by love as Jesus loved, or love as Christ loved. And so that's our call, that we should live in a way that is Christ-like. It is unconditional, how we love other people. Do we love them unconditionally? Do we love them in a way that is giving? We give of ourselves. Do we love them sacrificially? Because when we do this and we love that way, Christ-like, it is a pleasing aroma before the Father. It's honoring to Him. And so that's what our love should look like. So we can ask the Lord to show us ways in which we can love in a way that is more like Jesus. The second thing out of being a child of love is that we should live as Jesus would have us live. And there's a section in the text where it talks about these things that should not even be named among us. And yet we live in a society that is saturated with a fleshly kind of carnal view of the world. And we shouldn't take such a light view of that kind of polluted atmosphere. It says immorality and impurity, greed, filthiness, coarse jesting. None of that should be even named among us. If those are the aspects of our lives, if that's the pattern of our life, there's a problem. And we need to go to the Lord and ask Him to reveal to us what that problem is, because these are things that are not Christ-like. And if we are in Christ, we will begin to look like Christ. A good tree bears good fruit. A bad tree bears bad fruit. And so if the evidence of our life is characterized by these things that shouldn't even be named among us, there's a problem. And we need to confess those before the Lord, or maybe come to saving faith to begin with. So the practical application for this, as a child of God, so speaking to you who know the Lord, ask the Lord to show you ways where maybe you are not being careful with your eyes, careful with your ears, what you're letting into your home, what are your children seeing? And is it impacting your language, your attitude, your actions? Because these things should not even be named among you. Ask the Lord to show you if there are areas that we need to be a better guard on what comes in. And again, if you look at this and say, I don't know Jesus, then come to Jesus. Today could be the day of salvation. Well, I hope you have a wonderful week. And if you have any questions, by all means, text or email to info@evangelmemphis.org and be glad to answer any of those questions. And again, I hope you just have a wonderful week. I hope you walk in an awareness of the Lord and that you are blessed. So with that, we will see you soon. Have a great week.